And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Corbin Burnes.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his coach.
Ready to go? Here's Gleyber Torres. Here comes the pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And that's how this game gets started. The 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And he deals. Gets him to chase after that ball.
This is a player who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the righty deals. Nice one.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Juan Soto now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Burnes, a Northern California native. He was a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin. Made it as a pitcher. And the 1-0. There's the strike. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. One gone, runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. Burnes goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Soto, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Slapped foul. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Oh, a swing and a miss. 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. There's a strike.
0-1.
And the 0-1. Late that time, it's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes. And that will end the inning. One left for the Yankees. Orioles due up in the first, no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Baltimore, our starting pitcher in this one, Garrett Cole.
Trying to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Gunnar Henderson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses, and there's one down.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Ground ball up the middle. Volpe. Now the throw to first on the run. And a couple of quick outs. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, then you better turn on it.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander now at the plate. Strike to the outside corner. It's 0-1. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And that one almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Wasn't a little elevated, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now at the plate, Colton Cowser. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Two outs. And a foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside. Santander, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just misses. Full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. And you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So 2 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch misses. And here comes. In the air, out to center. That gets down for a hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw.
Picks himself up around the arm. When you fly a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Pitch misses inside, ball 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. And it gets by. 1 run is in. Here comes Rutschman around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 3-zip.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive now.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And a pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball there. Man at second. They limit the damage here. Well, 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Yeah, that's downstairs and outside. Burns, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. At the belt and fires. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
And that one ripped to left. And it stays fair.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Man at first, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That clips the corner. Stanton gets his lead at first with nobody out. And
No, that's
ball
low.
one.
Ball.
That
That's the
one
ball.
missed.
2-1.
Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. You often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Anthony Volpe now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. The Yanks trailing by 3 here at the top of the second. Line drive. Squeezes in. Now here is Austin Wells. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. And that one's gone. And we're level. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Tied up here in the early going. Not close with that one. And 1-1. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Left-hand hitter waits. To the right side. Mateo. And Verdugo is set down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Gleyber Torres. There's a strike. Ground ball right side. Mateo. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Yankees with a 3-run shot. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Leading on to the inning. And into the box for Baltimore. Ramon Urias.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Cole back to work. That one in there across the letters.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that should be extra bases. Down will turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Lefty was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Got it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that drops in for a strike. Man at second. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in to go ahead and run. It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
So the batting order turns over, and now Gunnar Henderson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
He's someone that you might not describe as having an elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
This guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the baseball.
Swing and a pop off in foul ground. And there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in. It's so hard to get on top of as well.
Jorge Mateo now. There's a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, if there's no, there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
The 0-1. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. For the K. And the Orioles lead 1. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Juan Soto. And the pitch.
There's no way around it. Soto's one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Kicks and deals. Fought off foul. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with a 3-hole hitter coming up if he's won.
Kicks and fires. In the air, center field. Mullins settles under this one. And there's 1 down. Josh went down on strikes his first time through. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Just missed. Next offering upstairs.
To a count you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
One down, base is empty. There's a strike. Judge rips that one. That's back there. Going gone. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 4-3.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Just missed.
That's a ball.
And a pitch.
Ball.
And that one cutting but missing down low. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. This is again 5 in a row. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Throws to Henderson. Over to first. It's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3. And that will end the inning. Solo shot from Aaron Judge for the Yanks. And the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. Back here in Baltimore, Anthony Santander at the plate. He's sort of your typical power hitter. Wouldn't necessarily call him a 3-true outcome guy, but he's in there to hit home runs.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Fans dig the long ball, bro.
That one's in there. 1-1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The 0-2. Got him. And 1 out now.
Well, a big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you're committed. And he tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Cowser in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Strike.
1-1.
The Yankees up by a run here in the last half of the third. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. And that quickly to left. So 2 down now, and here is Adley Rutschman. Singled and scored his first time. And a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
To third. Chisholm on the run, thrown to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles 3. Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The first base is number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The pitch. And downstairs, Chisholm, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped up. And that's a foul ball. That one misses. 2-2. And swinging. Two outs, base is empty. Austin Wells, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Righty to the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-2. In the air, left field. And that's the third out. Bottom 4, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
The first base is
Right-hander back to work. And a good eye there. That one down the line, and it's through for a hit. And a board on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off. There.
We'll lay off that pitch down.
The Yanks leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air. Under it. Makes the grab, one away. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles, doubled in his first debut. Just off the inside edge. Warner at first, one gone. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stand at the double play right here.
On the ground to Jazz. Off balance feet, there's one. Double play. What a great killing to end the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. And the right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now 1-0.
They made pretty quick work of him out there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. Some guys are beautiful ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. That one catches the zone, 0-1. One out, base is empty. Punch out there. That's the second out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
1, 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto.
Soto reached 500 walks faster than anyone in baseball history. This guy is a once-in-a-generation type player.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1.
0-1.
And he deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. O'Hearn steps on the bag, and the Yanks go quietly. So the Yanks go in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Cedric Mullins.
After watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ballgame at this point.
Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach in a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And now the shortstop, Taylor Henderson.
Don't get ahead in the count. You can forget about having any success against him.
That misses, and it's 1-0.
sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Gets in the zone for a strike, and it's 2-1 now.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
2 balls and a strike. Here comes. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a chopper. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Now a chance for Jorge Mateo. Puts a bunt down, and he grabs it foul. And the righty deals. Mullins on second. Henderson on at first with nobody out. Good connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or uncle Charlie. You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Call on a foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The pitch. Fights it off. We'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Righty delivers. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and he popped it up. And the infield flag will call. So first and second with 2 outs. Next to hit, Colton Pelzer. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one drifts inside. First and second, 2 down. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Left-hand batter waits. And foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. And here comes. High fly ball down the left field line. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. A run
the chance to do more damage in the inning.
Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back to the first. There's a strike at the knees. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Second and third, 2 down. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 5 innings complete. And we are tied 4-4. All set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Nope, that's outside.
Ball 1 to Judge.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Right through there for a strike. That misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Fastball off the plate a little bit. Oh, a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. This with a changeup. Ball 1. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. There goes the runner. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Moving in the bullpen, John Means is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Bradish, the right-hander, also getting loose. The count 2-1. Left field. Kaiser holds it in on the run. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 1 for 2. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Too soon at strike 2.
Really impressive. We haven't seen that pitch for real much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Kicks and fires. Out there to center. Sizes this one up. 2 down. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The pitch. That clips the corner. What about playing another position on defense, whether we're
3 in a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 hit, 1 left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. And we are tied 4-4. Here we go, bottom 6. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Cole back to work. There's a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hill, a left-hander, also throwing. The line to kick the pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Wells down to first, in time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. And a foul ball. Pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-2. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short, Volpe. Throws to first in time.
Now down the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. In there safely.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Garrett Cole is done in this one, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Marcus Stroman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now it's going to be Cedric Mullins. Outside. And that is ball 1. Right-handed reliever.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself in a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. on 2nd, 2 down. Pitch misses there, and a full count down. Gunnar Henderson would be next. Big back with a potentially huge opportunity. Two outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him as a hitter. You feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Right-hander kick steals. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Man at 2nd. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And ball forward to That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
When you go that deep into a bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And the slider catches the zone. Urias at 2nd. Mullins on at 1st with 2 down. And that one cutting but missing down low. Out towards left center. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, John Means. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. The line of the pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the catch for the out. So up next, Austin Wells. He's already homered in this game. Means a tall lefty, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. And that's off the inside edge. Down 2-0. And that one missing low.
3-0.
The line of the pitch.
Yeah. 3-1.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The line of the pitch. And he walked up.
That's ball 4. Runner take your base.
Oh, a great back and forth in that at bat. He played off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Tied at 4. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Right through their battle. 2 gone.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
So the lineup flips over. Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Right through there for a strike. 2-1. The possible go-ahead run at first. Good take by Torres. And it is 2-1. And this is inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
Well, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position, so some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
So digging in, Juan Soto. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Yeah, that's outside. Yeah, that's ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Second, here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2. Big impact if they can keep it going here. Three-two now. Stays alive. And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Two on, 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and deals. That one the other way. Base hit left field. Here comes Wells around third.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good at these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Hard hit left side. Henderson over to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Set for the last half of the 7th. And into the box for Baltimore. Jorge Mateo. The right-hander back to work.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases. Bunch attempt, but that goes foul.
Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th, via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you have a leadoff hitter so critical in setting the table when you've got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Santander in the box now, takes strike 1.
0-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Way outside, and a count even 1-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Breaks and misses. It's a strikeout. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Jim Hill.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now, here is Colton Cowser. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
The pitch. Foul ball there.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
The 1-2. Struck him out looking. Nothing across here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 5 and the O's 4. Back now to Green Park. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but looking foul. Here's your 1. Fouled off to the right. The 0-2. That's down and in. Pitches downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And a pitch. And 1 ball. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. To third. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The third base is number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. Now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch just misses. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pulls that one foul. And down on strikes. It is a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th, and the batter now, Adley Rutschman. And here comes. And it's melted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. And we're starting over. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. Bounce to the right side. Torres over to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. And he takes one right on the black. 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. appears to be getting loose. Canely getting cranked up as well. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And he deals. Got him! And there's 2 away. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Popped up. Under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 5 apiece. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Here comes a pitch. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Chopped left side. Henderson slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Kicks and fires. This one popped up right side. Mateo has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Check swing, and that's a ball. On the ground, Henderson over to first, and that is that. So they go quietly there. A 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. We're all tied up, 5-5. Baltimore. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Now. Movement in the Yankees pen. Mark Leiter Jr. up and loosening in the pen. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Chase that time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, swung on, ball two.
Dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the bat, nice win for the team.
The final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Victorious 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They led 7 runners on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They led 5 runners on base. Time of the ball, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.